Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to make a stinger, and I'm going to show you a basic stinger that I made. Sorry about the hitting the mic, sorry about that. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you change scenes, I'm just going to use the mouse because I don't have it set up for Stream Deck yet. But you can basically set each spot for the Stream Deck on here. So basically, the only prerequisite is you just have to have the same audio settings for each thing, and so you just have to make sure it's in each scene for the stinger to actually work. What I recommend doing is having having um just one audio scene for each of them, unless you are having different collections, and then you can do the same thing for each collection. So let me show you. So basically, when I change from the test, which is just my face cam, to capture card, it's stinger like that, to my phone, which is on a capture card, and I can go back to here, and as you know, it's making a noise. And so basically, you should have heard a ding. So again, so yeah. So let me show you how to do that now. First, let me make a desktop scene real quick, and I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay, so I had to get it set up. So as you can see, desktop audio. So what you'll need prerequisites is you need this software, which is called Shutter Encoder. You're also going to need you're also going to need um, Blackmagic Resolve, because um, that's what I was using, and I haven't figured out a way of doing it with actual other thing with with Final Cut yet, or iMovie. But let's see. First, you need to open up Resolve. When Resolve is opened, also you're going to need the image you want on there. Make sure it's rounded. I made sure mine was rounded, which is right here, the logo. And so basically, you click on File, New Project, name it something. I'm going to name this one Stinger. Okay, so create. So the thing is, now what you want to do is basically drag and drop this into here. So Stinger. One second. I have to fix something. Okay, yeah, I have to adjust it a little bit. So basically, you go to edit. Now you just make a transition you want. So you're going to need, first you're going to need to go to a generator. Then you can do it with a anything you want, but I'm going to use a solid color. I recommend solid color. So you drop first you drop the solid color into here, and then you go to color, and then you go to here. Well, first you gotta, if you're on Mac, you gotta go here, green, press OK. Then after that, you drag and drop this to here. Then you make another color. Just move this one up one. then you need to make this the color you want it to be. I'm gonna put it. Last time I did purple because of her shirt, but you want to take any color you want. I'm gonna use picker tool and use this yellow. That's one. So if you look at it right here, you press OK. Then you move this over, green, yellow. Okay. Then after that, you wanna go to. I gotta see. And make sure you go to File. Make sure you got File. Then go to Project Settings. Make sure it's set to the way you want. Before you start, which I messed up already, so I'll restart. So let me just close this project. Open Resolve again. I kind of messed up, so okay. So basically, you do everything I just did, but let me just restart real quick. So I kind of messed up. So just name it test for now. Because of that, go to File, go to Change Project Settings, and then go to here. If you shoot in 30 frame per second, you choose 30. If you shoot in 60, go to 60. So 30, whatever size resolution you're at. So I'm shooting at 1080p, 30 FPS, so I'm make sure everything's set to 30. And then after that, press save. So when you press save, now you basically go to edit, and now you just drag and drop your image over here. Now you basically go to generators, solid colors. Then you make this green. Then you go to green. Then you drag and drop this. Actually, first you go here and go to change clip duration to 2 seconds because that's how long a stinger is. I kind of messed it up before. So 2 seconds, press change, it lowers it down like that. Then after that, you drag drop this. I think oh no, okay. Redo. Okay, so first drag and drop this in here. If it works, there it goes. Wasn't dragging in there. So then you lower this down to 2 seconds. Then after that, after you make color green like that, take the solid color, drag and drop it here, lift it up, go like this, drag and drop it, move this to over here. Then you change this color to yellow. Press, I'm changing to yellow because that's what I'm using. And then, okay, so after you add this, after you add the layer, make sure you have 2 different layers like that. Then after that, you want to go back over to where it says toolbox, and then go to where it says video transition. And now these are any ones you actually can pick based on which ones you want. And so, like triangle would be going like this, and then this would basically be cool too. But I'm gonna use, then there's X wipe, or there's spirals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use this one right here, the cross the cross iris. So you drag and drop this into here, and so when you press play, it does that. So you click this, and then you basically go over to where it says border. You raise this up a little bit, or wherever you want it to. So I have it right where I want it at. So you could go a little bit smaller to make it look actually nice. So I'm just gonna say maybe a tiny little bit less. So that's how it looks. And now you go to where it says the color. You can leave it white. You can change the color. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to take the color picker right here and then find the color I want on the image. And I'm going to take this color right here, the red. Press OK. So when I press play, it'll be yellow and red and green. Okay, then after that, you hold the mouse over here, and you press Alt, and then drag and drop it to here. And then after that, you adjust it like so, and then honestly, right here is so if you look at that, so like that. So take this. I actually spread it out a bit. So, because when you look at right here, so looks like that. So before you change anything, before you do that, you want to go to in and out, and then go over here. You can do this with that you want, and then clone it like this. You actually can clone it after setting in and out, and it'll be the same, so you don't have to change it at the same exact time. Different times. So like this, in and out, and so what you can do to slow it down, I would say lower this down just a tiny bit, or if you want to do in and out without doing custom, I honestly wouldn't mess with that. I would just keep it in and out. And so then after that, okay, so now to make it kind of cohesive, you can literally take the little minimizing tool, this right here, and then slide it. So for example, right enough where, say right there, and so when you look, it goes like this. And so take this, there we go. So when you look at it, like that. And so you just drag and drop it to where you want it specifically on the timeline. Then after that, what I would do, what you can do after that is basically either do a push in. So when you then you go back to video video transitions, and then you can select anything from the motion on here, like split in, which if you had something like a circle, it would split in almost like it would split into a circle, and then it would do that. But that's how you can do that to make it look nice. Or you can do slide, which will slide in. So, or push, which will push it in. It will push in the image. I'm gonna use um, barn door because of um, I use that one, and so I'm not gonna actually use barn door, but basically I'm gonna show you. So you take this, drag and drop it to here. So when you look at it, so when I press play, it barn doors opens like that. So basically, now you take this and you go change it to. I go here and go to preset. You preset you can change between vertical and horizontal, or you can go up here where it says transition type. I changed it to clock wipe. So when it clock wipes, I'll show you what it does. So when it clock wipes, it wipes like that, counterclockwise, and you can even do it. It does it clockwise, or you can do it counterclockwise. But if you press uncheck clockwise, it'll go counterclockwise. So like this. So I'm just gonna keep it as clockwise, and then you go to um, then you go to what's it called? Ease, which is what we did last time. Then go to log in and out. So when you go like this, it's like that. So after that, you wanna take this and hit the hold this on top, then click Alt, and then drag and drop it here. And so if you look at it, so now you just take this and make it kind of like I would put it right here in the center. Right here, say this is what I would do. This is what I'm going to show you, because you can make your own. So when you do this, you can basically modify it a bit. So like that. So there's that. So I would say just just modify it just a tiny bit. Because now if you look at it, it goes like that. So like that. So after that, this is what I actually did to make it kind of nice. So I took some audio. I actually found a clock ticking ticking because to make it look like, because it's like a clock. Take this, drag and drop it into here, and then you basically take this and drag this all the way over to the side. This is just for this specific issue one right here, but if you want it to sound realistic, or basically or if you want it to sound like a like it's doing the actual transition you're trying to show, like if you want it to push in, you could have like a noise, or like actual or like a grunting noise for like pushing if you wanted to. I don't know. So after this, you take this, line it up with that side, and so you take this, line it like that. So when you play it, it does a ticking noise. And so if you look carefully right here, it does ticking. So after that, you want to go to you want to go to it's called, I can't read it from there. It's deliver. It was cut off. So you go to deliver. Then after that, after you go to deliver, where it says untitled at, you wanna make sure all your settings are right here. So after that, you will want to press the name of it. It says TEST for me. Space green screen. So, or GS. Press browse. And now save it to your desktop. And now you press add to render, and then you render it. I'm about to do that. Let me pause real quick because it's going to take a little bit of time for me. So, yeah, 1 second. I forgot something real quick. Gotta get it real quick. Okay, so yeah, so after that, you want to go back to edit, and where it says here, so you basically go to where you saved it to. I saved mine on my desktop, so it's right here, the test GS or green screen. Go here, drag and drop in here, and then you move this back over here, or just pull it from another monitor. So as you can see, so you right click on here, go to create new timeline using using selected clip. So you just create new like this. So as you can see, it's like this. And so now you just go to color, and once you go to color, you have to have it on qualifier HLB by clicking this icon right here, and then you click on the color picker. You click on the color picker, and then select the green in your green screen. That's on your green screen. And after that, click here, which will right here will invert it. So it will invert. Then click here, and then click on add alpha output, and you take this blue line, drag it to the blue dot. It will invert it, or give it a an alpha channel, making it black. So now it's black. Then you go out to then you go to delivery. Let's go to delivery. It'll be an alpha channel. Then you go here, delete the GS. And now, once you delete the GS, you can then go to where it says codec. Go to the one that says uncompressed. And under uncompressed, it will give you the type. Change the type codec to BGRA 8-bit. And once you do that, you press add to render, and then you will press render that file. There you go. Then once you have that rendered, you basically are done with Resolve for now. So if you look over here, let me move the stream deck icon thing. So you will have it as test.mov. So I'm going to name this to the alpha channel I want to call it, which it's called. I'm going to say CLOCK clock test. So clock test, and so there's that. So after that, you want to have shutter encoder installed. So after that, you open it, drag and drop the one you just made, which is the clock, for me, clock test. And then you go down to where it says advanced features. And then go to enable alpha channel. And once you enable alpha channel, then you go select here where it says choose output, which is VP9, which is this one. And then you go to start function. And once you do start function and it finishes, it will make a noise, and it'll be here. So now you just name it. Now you just close the desktop folder or wherever you have it saved to. If you have it saved into like the documents folder, then keep it open and go to and rename it from VP9 to the thing you want to name it. So, and it will be a web.n. So now you take this file, press copy, and now you go to where you have your OBS stuff stored at. Mine is stored in my home folder in source files, and then you paste it here. And so, however you have it made, since it's 30 seconds, since this is a 30 at 30 FPS and 2 seconds. At two seconds, that means it'll be 60 twice. So you put it at 30 fresh in me. So now let me show you in OBS. So now you go to where it's I'm running 28.1, so it may look different for you if you're not running 28.1. This is 20.1. So, and the Yami skin. So you go to where it says scene transitions, and now you go to here where it says add, the plus button, and now you go to Stinger, and now you name this Stinger. For example, this is I'm gonna not keep this test CLOCK test clock, because I actually like the other one I made since it actually matches the background I use because of the purple. Press OK, test clock for test clock, and now you basically want to change the transition point type to frames. and change this. For me, it will be 30, and then you can adjust it just so with however you want. So you go here, browse the files, which mine will be clocked test webmin. Press open. Now you wanna make sure this is set to crossfade. So like I said in the beginning, you have to have the same audio sources. So if you have a mic, the same audio source should be in each source. If you're not using global sources, which most people don't, because you can't control certain spots, points, and it'll be on every scene instead of just the scenes you want it on. So if you have an intro scene, it would be the audio would be on the intro scene, but this will be on every scene that actually has the same audio. I mean, it will be on every scene, but it will crossfade through each scene. So the desktop audio and this audio. So so if you want to hear it, you can go to monitor and output. So monitor means you can hear it and the stream can hear it or the recording can hear it. Monitor only, mute output. That means that the output's being muted, but you can only hear it yourself. So monitor off means just the stream could hear it or recording, and not you. So if you want to hear it to make sure it works, then you have it like that. Or if you don't care about hearing it, just have monitor off. But and then after that, you um go down to the bottom where it says preview transition. So you preview. See, like that. Because the one I did looks nice too. But basically, now as you see, we're on a desktop still. So when I go to my um my face cam, just as a test, it it does it really well. Um, but you can still see a little bit of green, but that's because of the thing. But now we're going from here to here. It looks really good for custom alpha channel. It only takes less than 15 minutes, and I made it in 30. But basically, it takes shorter time. Not explaining it. It is easy to like set up once you have it set up. So and if you need to remove an alpha channel over, you click on here where the trash can is at, delete it, and so mine right here, the one I'm going to keep, is just like that. So and it covers up any transition effect. It basically, so if you transition a lot, it would be interesting to have different transitions. So just let me show you how to have a different transition. So let me go to create one. So I think this is how it works. I'm not for sure. I'm about to try. Just gonna call it Stinger. Then add test one, and then add time 30, and now change this to crossfade test. Now let's see if this works. So this one is let's do this one, which is the test scene, and this one would be, I wonder how I can actually split them up. So I don't actually know how to do separate scene transitions. I guess I'm not for sure. So But okay, if you can figure that out, let me know in the description. But I actually haven't figured out how to do multiple transitions yet. But that's just for a simple transition. I mean, a simple stinger. There's probably a way of like doing it with advanced OBS switcher, but I haven't actually figured that out yet. So I hope this actually helped, and thanks for watching. It like took 15 minutes explaining most of the stuff, like explaining how everything should work. But it also only takes 15 minutes just to make it. Took less time because I actually messed up because I messed up in the first part because I forgot 3 steps, and I ended up having to redo it. So sorry about that. Yeah.